Good morning, family and friends. This is a message to Aboriginal, Torres Strait Islander, and South Sea Islanders out there. Our history is oral and visual, so I'd like to share something with you all today. First of all, condolences to all the family that have lost members of their family throughout Australia. To Miriam and Masik families, my heart's with you for our loss as well, and recent burial yesterday. I want to share with you a document that's been hidden from us, and it's called Gimme Utility. And I'd like you all to research this. It's on the internet, and you can find this. It's tax time, and this is where the government has deceived us with this instrument. And we are also on the stock exchange, United States Securities and Exchange Commission. But this is personal. This is everybody, not only Indigenous people or First Nations people. It's right around the world. But the government won't tell us. And I've known this for quite some time, and I've done some research, and I'm confident enough to say that I know a lot more about it, and I'd like to explain the best I can. Now, the Gimme Utility actually stands for Global Market Entity Identifier. So this is a global reference, this document. And what it is, it's your tax file number. The government uses your tax file number as an asset of the state and the country. I'll read what it says about it. Okay, it says, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation owns and operates the Global Market Entity Identifier Utility Legal Identifier Solution in the Federated Global LI system. That's what this is. So this is a global financial document, and it's in reference to each and every one of us. When you Google this, you'll see the LI reference number. Okay, so when you Google that, your LI reference number is actually your tax file number. So you type in 3 numbers, space, 3 numbers, and space again. And it'll show companies that actually trade in your name. And in my case, this is from my own personal records. In my case, there's 60 companies trading using my name and my tax file number. And I picked 2 random just to show everybody. So I've got 2 documents here, exactly the same, but it's different companies. This one is the Deutsche Bank, which is the largest bank in Germany, I think it is. And the address on here is in Denmark. I don't know if you can see that. It's in Denmark. And the second one is in Canada. I had a bit of a laugh because this was just a random pick, but it's got 8440 Darnley Road, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. How did they get Darnley there? Don't know. And if you have a look at the document, it's got incorporated, everything's there. The ID number, registration authority ID, and it's got there, it's a corporate registry. And here, it says renewal date. So every year they renew this, and the next one here is 6th of November 2019, so they'll renew this on my behalf. And this one here is July 11, 2020. Now, how does that affect us? This is where, since we are born, we're registered unknowingly by our parents to the state of Queensland, in my case. And that's where this comes into effect. And this has been, from my research, from 1934 is when it actually began. We all know Gough Whitlam's famous speech where nothing will save the Queen. He was referring to this as well because he knows that he's making money off us. He's making money off us with our lives. So there's a difference in how this came into effect. And I'll try and see if I can explain it so everybody understands. When we're born, our parents register us with the state, whichever state you're in, and then we become an asset to that state. And the church is involved as well, because the large church, we have the baptism in the morning, baptism at birth, and then we have confirmation, and then we're given our 21st key. So, but it's all part of the deceit. Now, I have my birth certificate here with me, and I'll show you. This is my birth certificate. There's actually two birth dates that we have. The original birth date, and there's another one by the registrar. In my case, it's 25th of June 1964. Now my date of birth is the 13th, that's the one I use. So you've got your original date of birth, and this one is the one that the government uses on this document. So there's two birth certificates that we have. We've got our own, the extract that we have, and the government holds this other one, which is usually a week to 2 weeks later. And in my case, this is 12 days after I was born. So that's the one that's registered on the global market. And I guess for each and every one of us, if you're concerned, you need to look this up and research for yourself. And this is worth trillions of dollars. And it's your money. This is your money, but the government won't tell you it's your money. And the only way that you could actually do this to reclaim your money is to do a deed of confirmation. That's the only way you can access this. And it's a pretty large document. But I believe there are easier ways, because I've already questioned the Queensland State Government about it. And I thought I would go out on my own to do this. But I thought, no, I can't leave Murray Island people and Torres Strait Islanders without helping them as well. So I don't know how, but somehow I need to educate them in regards to fighting this together. And there's strength in numbers. So with these documents in hand, we need to understand exactly who we are, our rights to the monies that actually belong to us. So each and every one of us really need to seriously look at how we've been deceived. With this document, you'll find in every legislation as well. Now, I've taken this from the Anti-Discrimination Act 1991. This is on page 15. It actually describes that we, as people, are described as ships. We're not actual people. We're ships. That's why they have trusteeships. We're in the trust of the state and the Commonwealth. So we're ships. So I ask you all to research this. If you're dead serious about where we're going, you need to have a look at this. And I'll just read a couple of things on here. This is in section 3 and 3A. In 3 it says, for this section, a ship is a ship connected with Queensland. If it is A, it is registered under the Shipping Registration Act 1981 Commonwealth with a home port in Queensland. Because my birth certificate is registered in Queensland, I'm a ship connected to Queensland. Whichever state you're in, your legislation, your state legislation would have the same or something similar. So this is where the state can do whatever they want and trade our lives on the open market, financial market. And you'll see if you do different ages of your family, you'll see the younger they are, the more investors they have trading their lives. And as you get older, you'll see that the number will decline. Now, I did this at Murray Island with my family there, with Joseph, Maima, and Samuel there. And between the age range from myself and Wagel, Maima, and Poi Poi, you could see there was more investment in Poi Poi because he was younger. And that's why I pointed out to the children there that it's because of the age. So have a read of these documents in family. This is only a short video. I stumbled a bit there, but at least I'm getting the message across. This is what it is. Now remember, the LEI is your tax file number, and it's tax time now. So this is a great opportunity to access this. It's on the internet. So put your digits in there, 3 space 3 space, and it'll come up and it'll show you who these companies are that are trading under your name with your life. So this is the deceit that is hidden from us. So I hope you all take this quite serious, because I don't care if you don't like me or whatever. But for your children and your grandchildren's sake, please do your own research. God bless. Have a great day.